Are you at liberty to discuss any aspect of the pact? I know that they called you and Brother Nuri to the table as brokers of this so called peace treaty. Are you at liberty to discuss any aspect of it?
Only thing I discussed was that the agreement was for one to get through the holidays, but two, that if there were any incidents that took place, that they would have given me a call. If any incidents, any disputes between your neighborhood and another neighborhood took place, that I would have your word as a pact, as a man, that before any retaliation took place, that they would give my phone a call, and I hadn't received no calls. So that was one of the biggest challenges to put on them, because at the end of the day, most men don't want to have to call another man when they involved in a situation. So it was the level of respect that they have, that I'm humbled that they embraced me in that way. So I mean, that's really the only thing as far as the pact that I really want to get into.
Now, you were in Placencia over the weekend. I saw you. I also saw a lot of these guys down there. And they were essentially partying in proximity of each other at the Barefoot Bar, for instance. How did you feel seeing that on the beach, seeing these guys all having a nice time without getting into an altercation?
Well, I got texts while I was out there. I saw this group, I saw that group, so we greeted each other. But then they, each group was letting me know, like, yo, I spotted, this group here, and I was like, okay, you okay with that, huh? They was like, yeah, man, we gonna honor this pact. So, I kept my eyes on them as much as I could while still entertaining my family. But again, it just only goes to show you that if sometimes those like these guys, they just need some direction. A lot of times people just need direction. You may know how to drive, but if you don't know where you're going, then you need somebody to give you direction where to go. And that's what I like to think that I'm here for, is to kind of not, be the big man, but more so just help them with a little bit of direction, because the space that they're in right now, I've been in that space and I've elevated beyond that. So now I'm really just trying to give them a little bit of what helped me get to a place where I can forgive my enemies. I got dead homies too. I done been to prison. I done been shot at. I done shot at people. I done shot people. I done did the whole nine. I done buried 36 of my friends. So no one can't tell me anything about what it takes to forgive somebody. So I'm just kind of trying to share those things with them, to kind of trying to elevate their minds, to get them out of that space of hate, because that's what's fueling them. The hate and the anger and the rage, when yet you have children at home that need you. So we give more energy and more life to that rage and that hate and that revenge, that avenging the death of those that are dead, versus the love and life that we're supposed to give to those who are still here that need us. And I try to kind of always bring that before them, before they face. I'm saying? I always like to say, I like to put the mirror in their face to make them look at themselves in the mirror. And I think it's been working. And I'll just say this last part is that even before we finish tonight, I always want to caution them. Don't let a small hiccup or a hurdle along the way disrupt the whole thing. Tomorrow, God forbid, something may happen. Don't let that mean, well, this didn't work.
The progress that has been made is, I hope it can be felt countrywide, that there has been no crime throughout the entire Easter holiday. That was what we were aiming for, to make sure that the Easter was crime and violence free. And we were able to accomplish that. But this is not a one-time occasional thing. As you can see, we're here today because we come back to the drawing board and we start working on the next step, because we have some big holidays coming up soon, and we have to continue to work. We have to also show these guys that while they are journeying towards that path of peace, they'll find stumbling blocks along their way. And we've already, some of them have experienced that after Wednesday's peace walk. A couple of them experienced it. One of the great things about what transpired during that process, which could have led to bloodshed, is that they turned on to Jawi and they started to communicate with him and showing him what was happening and then asking for advice. So he was able to mentor to them, to tell them, cut it off there. What has to be deleted, delete. But pay no focus to something that can destroy your effort.